Good afternoon, Karen Thomas from Karen Thomas Etiquette coming to you live with another Civility Says segment. Have you ever watched people eat and noticed maybe some bad habits in the way that they hold their utensils? I've been out to formal and non-formal events and I have seen this constantly. And I just thought I'd do a quick video, pop in and show you the proper way to hold your utensils. Okay, so today we have a basic knife and we have a basic fork. Now, coming to you with the knife in my right hand, I place my pointer finger on the back side of the knife, as you can see here. Okay, it's on the back side. And with my fork in my left hand, I place my pointer finger on the back rounded side of the fork. Okay, now the proper way to do this would be to eat like this. I would take and I would place the fork in my piece of meat, say here, and then I would cut. Okay, now if I were to take and I were to eat like this, okay, with the fork remaining in my left hand, this is what we call the European or the continental style of dining. And it's acceptable in the United States either or. There's the American or there's the European style. And in the United States, thankfully, both are acceptable. But I always tell my friends and people that I work with that while traveling abroad, it is best to use the European, especially in those European countries. And what you need to do is just that. You would go in, take, cut, and eat, chew with our mouth closed, not speaking, okay, and never waving our utensils around. However, sometimes I've seen people holding their knives like this and their forks like this and cutting, and they cut up all their meat all at once into tiny little bits like we were 3 years old, and then they eat like this, okay? Nothing could be worse than watching somebody eat like that. So let me talk to you about the American style of dining, which incorporates the same thing with the fork in the left hand and the knife in the right, but there's an extra step added. Of course, the Americans had to add another step, right? Well, here you go. So you want to come in, you want to do the same thing as the European style. You're going to come in and secure the meat. You're going to cut. But what you're going to do with the American style is stop, place your knife on the back side of your plate, switch hands with your fork, placing your pointer finger on the back side. You could secure the meat, place it into your mouth, chew, and then repeat. So again, we talked about the two styles of dining, the European / continental versus American, and how to properly hold our utensils. I hope that you're finding these video series helpful. I would love for you to visit my website at www.ctetiquette.com. And until next time, Karen Thomas from Karen Thomas Etiquette.